Mm. Copy, paste, share to your group. Not badass butterfly spiritual life coaches. Okay, very good. Here we go. All right. Let's see. Okay, I can't see because that is there. There we go. Hey, Steffi.
Lynn,
How are you?
I'm super good today. How are you?
Good, good. Where are you? Are you at home?
I'm at home and I haven't told you I moved.
You did? Okay, because it looks different.
Yeah, it's different. I have a huge room now and it's beautiful with a wooden floorboard and all that. It's very nice.
Ooh, congratulations. I'm so happy to hear that. Good. Excellent,
Thank
darling.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an upgrade.
Yeah, it sounds like it. It sounds like a very nice upgrade. Congratulations. So
Thank you.
how has your week been?
Um, I have my ups and downs. Sometimes I feel I can't do it all. This is all, I don't know, getting too much. And then with my laptop, it's a bit still on my mind. It's weighing on me. But then suddenly today, my laptop is working. So I'm halfway through the next worksheet. Yeah, it's crazy.
It is
I don't know what's
crazy.
happening.
It is
It
crazy.
is crazy.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You keep going. You're doing it. You figured out a system. And, you're being flexible, which sometimes the universe is just trying to teach us how to be flexible, how to adjust.
Yeah, I kind of have a feeling too that it has something to do with that because I don't know. It's sometimes it's working perfectly, and on some days there's nothing to do with the laptop. It's crazy. It's yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so otherwise I'm good. I'm good.
Very good, darling. So what are we working on today?
Today, you said to me we should talk about the how much it would be to launch my business.
Yeah, good. Okay, is that all we're going to work on, or do you want me to look at something else that you've done already?
Maybe not today because I'm only halfway through. So I looked at the two videos. So I watched them.
Great.
The one with the strategy and educational strategy.
Great.
Those two, and I took notes on my like how I would do the strategy, but I still have to put it into the worksheets if it works.
Yeah, it's a process, but that's good though. You're moving through it, and that's perfect, darling. Very good. So
yeah, it's good.
So you had asked about startup costs for your business, and I want to talk to you a little bit about that. And I want to kind of talk about it in general so that other people can use the information as well. Now, first of all, one of the beautiful things about being a life coach is that, you have the freedom to run your business from anywhere in the world, and you get to do it the way you want to do it. You could conceivably, you could make your own make your own home office, or you could rent an office space where you see people. You could rent an office space and then hire other coaches to work for you. Like, there's so many different ways to set up your business. But what I like to think about, maybe for the first 3 years, that you are in business, it's good to think about yourself as working alone as a solopreneur for the first 2 to 3 years. After or around, at least after the first 1 year, you can consider hiring a virtual assistant, okay?
Okay.
So a virtual assistant, you can hire them part-time or full-time. And that person, you basically have to be able to just give them a list of things that you want them to do on a regular basis. You teach them how to do it to your standards. And then you give them, however many hours you want them to work, and you pay them an hourly rate. Now, if you're going to go that route, I'm just kind of starting us off to talk about that so we can get it out of the way. It's not something you need now, but just for the future, you would think about that. You probably would want to use a virtual assistant because usually in the countries where we live, you have to pay a person twice as much, okay? Twice as much money for probably a little less work. That's just the nature of how it goes. If you use a virtual assistant, you can hire someone from a country where the people are less, the cost of living is less and the pay is less, but they're more skilled, okay? And you also, if you hire them and do it online, you don't have to worry about the country's laws, okay? And you don't have to worry about your country's laws around employing people. The other problem, if you hire someone to work for you, you have to pay their taxes, right? So if I hired an American to work for my company, I would have to pay their regular wage, which probably would be about $25 per hour. Plus, I'd have to pay about $12 to $13 per hour just for their taxes. So instead of it being just $25, it might actually be, for me, about $40 that I have to pay per hour. And if you multiply that times, let's say you hire them full time, 40 hours a week, 40 times 40, 40 times 40 comes out to being about $1,600 per week, okay?
Oh, yeah.
And that's a lot of money, okay?
Yeah.
And it's fine when your company or your business is earning at least 5 times that, okay? At least 5 times that, maybe even more, because that's still quite a high wage to pay a virtual assistant, okay, or an assistant. If you're paying out $40 an hour, you probably want to be getting someone who's carrying more responsibility than an assistant, okay? So just to finish this up, we use virtual assistants, and usually if you can get someone from the Philippines, from India, from Africa, from South America, you don't have to pay employee taxes because they're not employees of your nation, okay? And you get to bypass all the red tape. The employee that you hire it's their responsibility to deal with their country's laws for paying their own taxes. So,
okay.
So if I hire a virtual assistant from the Philippines, Mexico, Africa, or India, for example, you can get people who are very well trained. They speak English very well. They can do a lot of good writing for you and things like that. Not big writing. They cannot write your blogs or anything like that, but they can write, some text. And now with Chat GPT, everybody can write, okay? Everybody can like handle stuff for you, for your needs, for your business. So these people would be more than qualified to help you with your writing because of Chat GPT. It would help any language barriers or differences. And you would pay them anywhere from $3 an hour to $10 an hour for someone who's a really top notch. So you can see where the pricing is already significantly lower, okay? So for my assistants, I have my Rebecca, who has been with me. She's been trained with me very well. She came to me very well trained. She was working for an agency where she was making about $2.50 per hour. And she was very well trained by them. I was paying the agency about $9 per hour. They were paying her $2 per hour, or $2.50 per hour. And when she was ready to leave, she asked if I would take her on as my own employee, and I happily said yes. So I pay her $8 an hour. And that is more than sufficient for her. That's kind of considered really top level in the Philippines for virtual coaches or virtual assistants. Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it makes it very affordable. I end up paying her and my other assistant. I have two assistants, and I end up paying them about $2,000 per month for a tremendous amount of work. They deliver to me about 60 hours of work for $2,000, which is amazing, because for them it's a great standard. Like, they can live very well in their own countries, and I can afford to keep them on, full time. I can keep money going toward them. All right.
Yeah.
So that's
Totally.
something to think about for the future. Do you have any questions about that, Steffi?
No, that's totally makes sense
Yeah.
to take someone from another country. And I like I would support them more than they would get in their home country, like you said,
Yeah.
with their agency.
Yeah.
250 is ridiculous. And then you pay her $8, and that's amazing.
Yeah. No, it's incredible. And as my business grows, I would definitely take these team members with me. Like, my business is still at the sporadic growth, meaning there are months when I make a lot of money, and then there are months where I make no money, right? But that's just the nature of the coaching business. When you launch, you have a lot of money in. When you're not launching, you don't have new money coming in. So you have to make sure you have enough, but blah, blah, blah. But it can look a little bit like this when you're trying to make money, okay? But either way, as my business gets bigger and more stable, then I can raise their wages as well, right? They will be well trained, and they're helping me get there. So it'll be good to be able to raise their wages as well and move them into another category, even within their country, but that would be my way. So that is a future expense. Let's talk about current and real expenses that you need. Steffi, have you ever made your own personal budget?
No. What is that?
You don't know what a budget is?
No.
Okay.
Oh, that's like a term you use for something special, or what do you mean by budget? Like my budget for the month, or my spendings, or?
Yeah, exactly. All of that. Your budget is the amount of money you make, and then how much money you can spend every month, like how much you need in order to live your life.
Oh, okay. Well, at the moment, it's always changing. because sometimes I work a lot and then I stop working because spirit guides told me so. So I quit my job and I live off my savings until I almost have nothing. And then I have to prove my trust to not go back to fear and work again. And then suddenly I find the perfect opportunity. And this is how it's been the last 3 years.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful way of working, Steffi. And I love how you said you have to trust, right?
Yeah, trust and not
yeah,
and not go into fear and think, oh, I don't have money and I'm running out of money. And then
that's right.
but suddenly I always get the right opportunity, the right upgrade for my life. And so at the moment I'm not working, but at some point I will probably work again.
Sure.
Or make some other,
And
but
at some point you'll have your own business, which will also be bringing you income.
Yeah, exactly. So sometimes if I have a lot of income, obviously I buy more expensive stuff, food and more organic stuff, more like fancy health stuff and good protein powder and all these things.
Yeah.
And if I don't have money, I can also live off $10 every second day if I want to.
Sure.
And I only buy coffee, milk, and vegetables and eggs, and that's it. So I can live really, really of small money, but I love also spending. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So when you don't have a consistent income, creating a budget can seem useless, right? Your budget is your list of how much like income from different sources, like from your job, from your business, from your allowance, from the government, whatever you have money coming in for, child support, whatever, royalty payments from, childhood acting gigs that you got, whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
That would be so cool. Okay. So your income minus your expenditures, right? How much you have to pay for rent, cell phone, clothing, food, gas for your car, whatever, okay? So as a business owner, it is a very good idea to make a budget for yourself, to understand how much money you really need to make in order to survive, survive, and then thrive, because they're different, right? Survival is your minimum, and thriving is when you're really doing everything that you want to be doing, okay?
Yeah.
Taking a trip on, twice a week you go on a vacation, or you take a little trip for the holiday, a weekend away. You do that twice a month, let's say. Getting your organic food and your nice protein that you like, those kinds of things. And also, of course, saving money, right? Saving money for a rainy day, saving money for a particular purchase, like a new computer, saving money for your retirement, saving money for investments, saving money for a once a year trip that you like to take, right? Once a year you want to, go on vacation for 6 weeks, right? So that is when you're in the level of thriving, when you're doing all the extras, not just living, not barely living, not somewhat living, not just surviving, but you're actually thriving, right? So you really want 2 budgets, the budget for now, and then the budget for where you want to go. Okay. So when we're thinking about money, and again, I've not answered your question yet, Steffi. Okay. You came here to learn about how to like how much money you need in order to run your business. And the reason
to launch,
huh?
To launch, yeah, to even start the business, right?
Right.
You
To
said about
start, yeah.
ads and all that, yeah.
Well, and the thing is, to start it and to run it are about the same, you know.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
they're about the same. What we've done is we've looked at the future, and then I'm starting you to think about your own relationship with income and money. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just starting to kind of think about these things. Okay? Now,
Okay.
sweetheart, right now, I like to think about starting your business with the least amount of output that you can, right? And the reason I do that is because, number one, you doing things yourself educates you, okay? So there are some people who say, well, I will hire someone to make my website. I will hire someone to write for me. I will hire someone to edit my videos. I will hire someone to build my website. I will hire someone to do social media for me. And that costs a lot of money. To hire people for all of those things costs lots and lots of money consistently every month. If you hire someone to build your website and you don't know how to run your website, like to keep it up and running every month, you also have to now create a website maintenance payment plan, right? So you need money for that. So build the website, run the website, build your social media platforms. If you don't know how to do that, you hire someone to do that. Then you have to hire someone to manage them, to keep them going. If you hire someone to write for you, you have to hire them to write everything. That's a lot of writing, okay? So to do all that, to hire people out, can cost you about $10,000 per month. Per month. So in order for you to be paying out that much money for maintenance and for your bills per month, and I'll tell you, I do a lot of this stuff myself, and my output for my business, I do things differently. My business is different than your business is going to be, but for my business, my output is about $10,000 per month. And I don't have rent, right? I don't have rent. This is just for the way that I've got my business set up, okay?
Yeah, yeah.
So if your output per month is $10,000, you must be making at least $30,000 per month. Otherwise, you're not making enough to justify the work that you're doing and the amount of money that you're paying out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it doesn't add up. Yeah.
It doesn't add up. So when you have started earning $20,000 per month from your business, then you should start thinking about hiring a virtual assistant, hiring someone to run your social media, hiring someone to manage your website, but not until you've earned enough money to justify it, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so that's the big picture. But how do we get to even earning $30,000 a month? It's a process. In about 3 years, you could be easily earning $30,000 a month. It's not inconceivable. It depends on how you run your business and what you're willing to do to open the channels of income for yourself.
Yeah, okay.
Okay? That's in
Okay.
3 years. You don't have to worry about that right now. You're just building and you're just creating the resources to start building your business. Okay, so right now you're in the resource generating stage. You're learning, who am I? What can I offer? How can I help people heal? You're learning all of that right now. Okay,
Yeah.
so the next thing is, how much money do you need to start for where you are right now? This is the question that you came to ask. And right now I'm looking up an Airtable. Hold on, let's see. Here we go. Ooh. Okay, why did I do it that? Why did I do that? Why on earth did I do that? Whoa. Okay. Well, Crystalline deleted all the data from her Airtable, but that's okay.
Oh
I'm
no.
going to share this anyway. Don't worry, we're going to add it back in right now as we speak. It's just weird the way I did that. I don't know why I did that. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Here we go. Here we go, share. So I have an Airtable here, which is just basically a spreadsheet where I, yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it's weird. So this is a spreadsheet that I created to help you put in your sources of income, to put in your sources of outgo. Those are your expenditures. And then
Yeah.
your projected monthly income, okay? So this is a
Okay.
form that should have had some data in it, but for some reason, I don't know what I did with that data. So I'm just gonna add the data back in here as we speak. So let's see, this is what we want. Here we go. So let's talk about, let's see, sorry, give me just 1 second here. Filter, add condition where business is checked. Okay, that's what we want. Okay, so how much money do you need to spend for your business to get your business launching? Well, the first thing that you have to do is you need to build a website. Build a website and blog. So you're going to build your website yourself. I'm going to teach you how to do it. And
yeah, sorry, yeah.
Go ahead, sweetheart. Did you have a question?
That's what I was going to say before. And when you said all these things need to be done, and hiring someone is $10,000, and I would need to make 30 a month to be able to afford it. But the thing is, you are teaching all of these things. So in the first few years, I have to learn to run everything, right? And run everything by myself and not relying on anyone.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. No, I like it because then I can do troubleshoots and problem solving and all these things. If something goes wrong, I can do it by myself.
Exactly.
And
exactly.
yeah.
And then when you hire someone, you're not ignorant, right? When you, because if you've never built a website before and you say, build this website, and then something goes wrong, when that person leaves, you have no idea of where things have gone wrong and you have no idea of how to fix it. Then you're relying on other people. And it just isn't necessary to give away that much power, where you can learn it in the beginning, finesse it, and later you can pass that off onto someone else. But for right now, this helps you really be a part of the creative process, right? and
Yeah.
in control of your business, in control of your business. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. So for your website building, you're probably for you to build your website yourself, to build your website yourself, you need to get started with SiteGround, and you need to have to pay for hosting. Usually, you would do, let's see. Okay, so the way that this document is set up, this Airtable is set up, it asks for the monthly so that it tells you the yearly. So your website per year for hosting, for buying your domain name, for security, let's see, build a website and blog. This would take about, I think it's going to be about $360. Oops. Sorry, it's going to be about, I'm going to put it here at $50 a month. No, yeah, right. Oh no, that's wrong. Yeah. No, that's too much. Hold on. Sorry, just making a little adjustment here. I'm trying to do math. Crystalline is trying to do math. So it's
okay.
about, yes, this is probably more like it. So for your website and your blog basics, you need about $36 a month, or about $432 per year. Okay. If you want to upgrade and get security, let me hide this. I want to hide this field. There we go. Okay, there we go. I should not have to close this now. All right. So the thing that you would also want to do is get website security, which costs about $299 per month, per year. So that is, I'm going to put this at, let's put it at $27 per month. Yeah, that's about right. Okay. So, so this is about what you'll spend per month. I personally use a website maintenance system to help me build my website and maintain it. Okay. So it's about $99 a year. I'll put it in at $12 a month. I'm just making the numbers a little bit more than what you expect so that you just have a bigger view. There's a little room for error. You also need, there was something that I wanted to put in here and it's just left my mind. Give me 1 second here. Oh, your learning management system. Which is how you, your learning management system is like where you put your curriculum online, okay? And that is about $300 a year. So we'll put this in at, I think at $25. Yeah. Okay. Now, you need an appointment calendar, right? And you need an appointment scheduler. You would pay about $10 per month for that. You can use Acuity, let's say. You'd spend about $10 a month on Acuity. Let's see, sorry, let me use my list here. You need Zoom, right? In order to be a professional, you don't want to use the free system because you don't want to have to limit your sessions like that. So you're going to invest a little bit in Zoom.
Okay.
You are probably going to want, you will definitely need to invest in something like, oh, here, wait, hold on. Oh, I have, I have this website. Oh, no, that's correct. I have that right. Sorry, I'm looking at my own, at the list over here and adding it
No
in.
problem.
CEO
okay.
engine, group leads, chat silo, Beaver Builder, I got that right, Adobe, Skype, QuickBooks, Live Pigeon, Otter, Sendinblue. Okay, Sendinblue is the next big one. So the next thing that you're going to need is your email list, your email service provider, like the people who send your newsletter and things like that. You're going to have to pay a company to do that. That
Okay.
I use Sendinblue, and they are at about, I don't know their new prices because they literally just raised their prices because they also changed their name. Hold on, because let me just do a double check. It's now Brevo. And let's just see the pricing with this new thing. 300 emails per day. Okay, so it looks like you could go in there for $19 per month.
Yeah. It would be different in Australian dollars, but it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Well, it probably will be, yeah, it'll be about the same though, right? Well, I don't know how
Yeah,
it's gonna work. You can look it up and see though, but yeah. Either way, you're gonna start off with the free account, you know,
yeah.
because you don't even have an email list yet. So you'll start off free and then you'll upgrade when the time comes.
Okay.
But we'll put this in here at $19 per month. Okay. Now, the other thing that I'm starting to recommend that you all do is to include a little bit of money for your ad strategy. And
Which
sorry,
ads do you mean, in Facebook, or where are
yeah,
they? Which ads?
you would use Facebook, or you could use YouTube, or you could do Google, but mainly Facebook is what I would recommend. Yeah, I would recommend Facebook. And for that, it really does depend on your budget, but you would want to spend at least $100 per month, right? And if you can do more than that, you should. And when I say more than that, I spend about $1,000 per month. So anywhere from 100 to $900 per month. All right. Depends on how much you want.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, sure. Totally. Wow, that's a lot of costs. I didn't even see that coming. I didn't see that coming, that there's so many things to think about.
Yeah, well, this is not actually very many. I mean, so far we've only put 8. That's not actually very much. I mean,
Yeah,
the 4 of them are your website. And yeah, the expenses actually are not very much, you know, I mean,
yeah, it's just new to me. These things are new to me, that's all. That's why I'm like, oh my God. But it's actually normal. Of course it's normal when you run a business.
Yeah. And we're at $239 per month, which is not very much, you know?
Yeah, right. This is what people spend on a weekend, going out or smoking.
For dinner, right? Exactly. exactly,
Exactly.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, the key is that your business brings in money. This will seem like a lot of money when you don't have any income, no income,
Yeah.
things going out. That's a problem, you know?
Yeah. Right now, this would be a problem for me.
Yeah. Well, that's okay though, because you don't have any income, but your business is supposed to bring you income. So yeah, you're gonna do it though. You're gonna do it, Steffi. You just have to get there. Now, one of the things
Okay.
that we also want to think about is like if you use credit cards, like if you accept credit card payments, you have to pay the credit card company to use the, you know, to process payments using their cards. So you would want to make a minimum of, like, for your start, we really don't want you making less than $3,000 a month, right? I would like for that number to be higher, but I'm being very, very conservative. If you have a 3-month package, you want to be bringing in at least one new client every month, right? At least one new client every month. So we want your minimum to be about, let's say just simply $3,000 for your income, okay?
Yeah.
$3,000 per month for your income. And we want to have, like, and that's, if that is processed using a credit card company, you should expect the credit card company to charge you about 5%. That's with all the fees. So when I say all the fees, like they take a percentage, and then there's a transaction fee, and then there's a processing fee. So you should expect to pay the credit card company 5%, which is high. Okay, it shouldn't be more than 5%. If you can get it lower, good. But we're putting the worst case scenario. We're going to put credit card processing fees, 5% of $3,000 is $150. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So now, let me just make sure. Oh, you probably need to do pay a little bit more for cloud storage through Google.
Yeah.
So that's on here as well. It's $9 per month. Mhm. Oh, now these are some optional things, but you never know. You might want to play, you might want to have a music licensing.
What is that for?
So if you're making videos and you want to add music in, like if you're doing a meditation, you want to put some meditation music, you want to get royalty-free music, you have to pay to use the music. So you just pay a subscription. I look, you don't have to do it this way. This is how I do it.
Yeah.
And for me, the subscription I have is, you don't have to do this, but I pay $30 a month for my music.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing for images. Stock photos is what I'm trying to think of. Stock photos.
Okay.
And deposit photos is how much? Let's see, hold on. Subscription, I think, is about, let's say the subscription is about $15. No, let's say it's about $20. There we go. All right. Okay.
I have
Now,
a question.
go right ahead, darling.
What about when I get paid into my Australian bank account? What about taxes? Do I have to like do like a tax lodgement or whatever it's called? I don't even know.
Yeah, you have to pay taxes, but at the beginning of your business, for the first, well, okay, sorry, so sorry. I have no idea of how it works in Australia. No idea,
Yeah.
never done it, never inquired. However, as an American, your first couple of years in business, the government is not scrutinizing you. You're probably not making significant amount of money. But yes, you have to pay some taxes, but you're probably, because of your business startups, you're probably paying more than you're receiving. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That's normally how it goes for the first year or two in business. So you can estimate your taxes. I estimate my taxes in my budget. And the way you could do that is just say estimated taxes based on projected income. Okay. So your estimated taxes based on your projected income. If you know that you're going to have to pay, $12,000 for the year in taxes, then you can put that here as $1,000. Okay. In the beginning, you probably won't have to pay more than, you probably
Yeah, I
won't.
think there's
Hmm?
yeah, there is always this they call it threshold. If I'm not over this threshold, I'm not need to pay so much tax.
Yeah,
And if I'm over that, I have to pay more. But it also depends here for me because I'm not a citizen.
exactly.
And that's why everything is different. But I will have to figure that out. I can't just have a business and suddenly get all the money in my account and I'm not paying any taxes.
Yeah,
So I have to find it out.
you most likely have to pay your taxes for Germany, right? So
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah,
wow, I didn't think of that.
well, that's how it works for me. So I'm able to live here in France, but I cannot earn money from from French endeavors. Like I cannot earn money in euros. I can work here for my company, but I cannot take money from French people. I cannot take money in euros because then I'm working in the EU and earning money from the EU. But I do everything through my American business, which is where my business is set up. And that's great because I'm American. I'm, set up in California. You would probably have to set your business up in Germany because that's where you have citizenry or citizenship. And you would then have to play by all the German rules.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's good to know. Okay,
Okay.
I understand.
Great, sweetheart. Good. Thank you for asking.
No problem.
And in the beginning anyway, Steffi, for your first year, I do not believe that you have to worry too much about taxes. Your first year. After your second year, when you're actually earning money, then you really do need to, write your taxes in as a part of the life, but you're just not going to be earning that much money. Well, so what do I mean when I say that? During your first year, you're going to launch your business. Now, ideally, I want you to launch and I want you to enroll 6 people in your program right off the bat. Boom, 6 people paying you $3,000 each. That would give you $18,000. That sounds like a lot of money, doesn't it? It sounds like a lot. Because especially if it's coming in all at one time from a launch. The thing is, it's not really that much, because when you think about it, how often can you actually do a launch? Probably not more than 2 or 3 times in your first year, because launching is a lot of work, takes a lot of energy, takes a lot of focus, and then you're tired afterward, and then you have to do the work, right? So realistically speaking, launching might only give you 2 or 3 times to earn $18,000. If you earn $18,000 during those first, during each launch, let's see, 18,000 times 3, then you will have made $54,000 during your first year in business, which is excellent. Okay.
Yeah. Wow. So then I have another question to that. What about in between? You know, if I'm doing all the Facebook work, I have all my Facebook group and all these things and email list. What if in between people want to roll in?
Yeah.
Enroll.
So so it's a very good question. I love how your brain is working. You're really thinking like an entrepreneur, Steffi. This is exactly what you need to be doing. Okay. So in between, you want people enrolling. You don't want people only enrolling when you're launching, but you have to decide what they're enrolling into in between your launches, right? So launches are great when you want a specific start time and you want everybody to end at the same time. Everybody starts at the same time, everybody ends at the same time. Okay?
Yeah.
Those are great, but you don't have to only do it that way. You can also bring in people individually to work privately with you, or to go through the curriculum on their own, where you do maybe like I do with Super Kaleidoscope, where you have a general meeting. Anybody can come, no matter whether they're advanced or whether they're beginning, and they can ask questions and you can do a lecture or something like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and that way you can have ongoing enrollments where people are constantly coming in.
Yeah, that would be good. That's the goal.
That's the goal, Steffi. That is the goal. Because when you have it like that, you're fully ready for everyone. Okay, you're ready for everyone and everything. People who want to come in groups, they want to like start and finish at the same time. Or people who are like, hey, I'm ready to start now. I don't want to wait till the next start time. I want to just go, right? Boom, there's a solution for them as well, okay?
Yeah, and then like you said, there would be maybe even one-on-one options where I even charge more, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. Very good,
Okay.
darling. All right, so let's put your estimated tax for the beginning. Let's say that your estimated tax will be more around this area, $50. Okay. All right, now, did I put the ads in? I put the ads in. I got the, let's put on here business banking fees. So you have a personal account, but you're going to want to separate your business from your personal account at some point. So usually with your business account, they will charge you a little bit. So it would be, I pay about $20 per month.
Okay.
Okay, that looks like all. Okay. No. Oh, you know what? Let me look at Canva. Did I put send in blue? Let me change this too.
Yeah, that would have been my next question, Canva. I was thinking about that earlier.
Yeah, look, the free
But
account is great, but I think, uh-oh, hold on. The free account is great, but, excuse me, let's see. The pro would be a little bit better. Yeah, 119 per year, that's not very much.
yeah.
So let's just put that in, but it adds up, you know, so.
Oh, wow.
How much was it?
119.
Oh, 119 per year, right? Okay,
Yes.
okay. So that's got to be about 10 to 10. It's $10 per month. There we go. All right. That is pretty much all you have to spend money on.
Before I launch,
Yeah.
these are all the things I need to have before I launch my business, right?
As you are launching your business.
Yeah.
So when are you going to open up your business banking? You might not open that before you launch your business. You may not open that up for 6 months after you launch your business, right? When do you pay
But
taxes?
yeah. So the first 4 rows, the one for the website and all that, that's the one, and Zoom, up until Zoom, these are the things I need before I go online, right? Before I have people coming in.
Let's see. No, I'd say there are more. I'd say could probably get away with this one.
Sorry to make it complicated, but that's what just makes so sense in my mind, you know?
Yeah, no, you're not making it complicated, sweetie. I'm just trying to make sure I give you kind of a good answer. So I would say up to number 8,
Yeah.
you would want to would be like startup costs.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this would work.
Wow, it's so exciting. Okay, wow.
Yeah, and then what we'll do is group by,
So many
oh,
costs.
let's see, did I do this wrong? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. Let's do it this way. Okay, I'm so confused. I'm not sure of how to do it. So look, so this shows you These are after, these are before.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. So altogether, it looks like your outgo would be $528 per month. But when you're getting started, it would be about $139 per month.
Okay, that's not too bad.
No, I don't think it's bad at all. I think it's incredible, you know?
Yeah, you're right. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much for clarifying.
Yeah, you're welcome. So do you have any questions about this, Steffi?
No, so that was the only question with taxes, then Canva, and then yeah, the thing with employing people, that's you already talked about that. So that's it actually.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's the startup costs. Okay.
Yeah, really not
So
bad.
it's not so bad now.
Yeah,
As a barista, I can make this on one day. It's
excellent.
true.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's the right
Yeah,
attitude, man. That's the right attitude right there.
yeah.
All right, sweetheart,
Okay,
very
cool.
good. So I look forward to seeing you whenever you are ready with your next set of stuff, okay?
Yeah,
And
probably Monday. Yeah.
yeah, um, this, you can get access to this Airtable.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Sorry.
Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll have the girls. I'm going to have the ladies create a lesson with this Airtable and today's video in it. That's what I'll do. All right, so this
Okay.
will be in the curriculum, okay?
In the curriculum, where's that? In the program?
Yeah, in the program curriculum, yes.
Oh, really? You're going to upload it there. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll upload it there. Under them, there should be already a money module. We'll upload it there along with the Airtable, okay?
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome, sweetie. So I'll see you soon.
Okay, see you soon. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you. Bye. Good night, Steffi.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.